Hey YouTube, welcome to Real Men Get It Done. I am doing a beard and haircut tutorial today. Everybody's stuck at home with coronavirus. People are in need of their barbers, so I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks to hopefully tackle this project at home. And so if you're a beginner, as I always say, start off slow. Don't try to maybe do your whole hair, or you may want to try it. If you're stuck in the house, don't have anything else to do, if your hair grows back fast, you may have nothing to lose. If you do have to go out and about, just take baby steps. There's a lot of great barbers on YouTube that you can watch their tutorials of how to cut hair. I'm going to specifically just do mine and show you a lot of the products that I use, because I'm always getting questions asked whether I'm out and about or if on YouTube people are asking me questions. So your boy looks rough right now. Haven't been to my barber. I haven't cut my own hair because I just have been at home working remotely. And so it's time. It's time to do a fresh cut. To get ready, and I'm also going to just show and highlight all the products that I use, because people are always asking about the steps of how to take care of your beard. So I'm going to highlight and show some of that. So stay tuned. Real men get it done. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, there is a lot of options and a lot of products that I have here. But don't fret. I wanted to just show you the range because I'm not sure where your budget may be. You may be able to go out and spend, a nice amount of money on some beard care products. You may not. So hopefully this video will be able to cater to any and everyone. If you're first starting off and don't want to spend a whole bunch of money, if you do want to invest in your beard and spend a little bit more money. So let's break down all the products used, and then these are some of the tools that I'm going to be using today to actually cut my hair bald, because I'm losing it. Been going bald for the past couple of years. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that nice and fresh, and then just work on my beard. So first and foremost, one of the things that I do every day, and I've been asked this question, do you do it every single day? Some people have to do it twice a day. I say anytime that you have to take a shower for any reason. If you're working in the yard, if you're working at work and you come home and you're gross and you're ready to take your shower, that's when you need to tend to your beard. Your beard is a sensitive part on your body, so it does dry out very easily. So see, these are some of the things that I use and do to make sure I'm successful. So every day, I want to show everyone the Kirks coconut soap. So this is Kirks. It's premium coconut oil and aloe vera. They have it in now a whole body wash where you can use it, also for the shower, and then they have the individual bars that you can buy. They come in 3 in a pack. So anytime I have to take a shower, or even sometimes when I'm lazy and don't want to take a shower but still take care of my beard, I use Kirks. I will wash my face, but again, this is a gentle wash. I'm not doing a deep conditioning wash where I'm all up in my beard, but a very quick, gentle wash just to make sure I'm getting the exterior, getting anything that may have been caught in there, a little bit of dirt and debris out. Not a full deep wash. I don't want to just completely do it. That's what dries your beard out if you're washing it. A deep condition, a deep shampoo every single day. So we use the Kirks. And then after we use the Kirks, we need to move on to some type of moisturizer. So right now I've been using Scotch Porter products. And they can be a little expensive if you're first starting out, but I think they're pretty good products. I'm out of the conditioner, but I just wanted to show you all the products. So typically after that, it would be some beard serum to use in your beard, and then a little bit of beard balm. So as I said, these are good items to use to keep your beard washed, conditioned, but then using these two pretty much every day if you're going to gently wash it. Now, I do have an alternative because, as I said, sometimes I run out of these products and aren't available to get them. These are what I use in the intro, and this may be a good setup for you to begin with. So the Kirks soap is very inexpensive, maybe $3 or $4 maybe $3 for 3, very inexpensive. You can use a combination of oils, and these are very inexpensive. I know all the beauty stores are closed, so these are only like $1 at my local beauty store. The coconut oil, they even have this in a version that looks just like this, or you can buy, doesn't have to be organic, regular coconut oil from Walmart. They have the small tubs for like $3 to $5. You can use a combination of these oils that you put together, you mix in together into your own little container, and use that as your beard serum for daily. And then to make your own beard balm, you could use a little bit of cocoa butter sticks, which are at Walmart. A lot of your local stores, they're still open, and some coconut oil. So you can use these two to make your beard balm, and then use a combination of these and whatever other oils you want to use to make your beard serum. So they have coconut oil, they have argan oil. Again, these are very inexpensive at my local beauty store for about $1. But if you do have to go to Walmart or Kroger's or any other big retail spots, you can find these oils as well, but they may be a little bit more expensive. But that may be a great and inexpensive alternative to going out at your very first go and buying, Scotch Porter products, because you may not be able to afford it, or you may not want to afford it just yet until you get your beard up and where you want it to be. So half of it too, in terms of growing a beard, is definitely just genetics. My hair grows very fast. Even the hair that I'm missing on top of my head, I'm not going to front, but yeah, I want to show you all the rough and tough. Like, this is me freshly waking up, and it's all matted and everything. And I definitely need of a cut. But I have very good genes where my hair just grows really quickly. So if you do struggle, you may have to get something like, there's other oils out there that help kind of stimulate your follicles. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but that may be something you have to look into. But natural products to grow your hair and grow your beard. So those are all the products that I use in terms of kind of the beard care on the daily. These are some additional products that I use, especially after a fresh cut. So I have sensitive skin, so I use a combination of Neutrogena sensitive shave cream for my head, and then I will use Nivea post shave cream for my head and for my beard, just the areas obviously that I cut. And then also this cream is really good too, so it all kind of helps soothe so things aren't burning once I get done cutting my hair and shaving my head. So these are also 3 great products to use in some kind of combination. And then last but not least, just my tools for today. Some fade masters, gonna use this to cut my hair down before I shave it. It's very awesome just to make sure it's nice and cut close. I will also, wash my hair, because you wanna have clean hair before you actually cut it. So, or before I actually shave it. So I'm gonna cut it, then I'm going to shampoo it, just to make sure that all the loose hairs are done before I actually, cut it. And this is the Walmart version, but this actually is the 5-blade compared to the Fusion. I love it. It works really well, and it just makes it an easy cut for shaving. And then these are just some of the other tools. Alcohol to clean my products, and I'll actually use some of this on my head when I'm done too. I have sensitive skin, as I mentioned. Just want to make sure I kill all germs and everything is good and clean on my head. Pick, definitely recommend for my guys to get a pick if you're using beard care, if you're doing your beard. Combs aren't too effective, so I'll use my beard, my pick to comb on my beard. These are just some tools. Magnetic guards, got to get these if you're doing any hair cutting so your guard doesn't slip off. I've had some of those accidents. Everyone probably has been a victim of that in their past, but these work very well to do a little bit of trimming on my beard. Mirror so I can see. What else? And my beard straightener. I will be using this today, because I've got a lot of questions about, should I use this every day? I don't use it every day, and I'll show you how I use it when I do. So for a day like today, I'm gonna gently use it, not apply a whole bunch of heat. I always keep it on the lowest setting and just wanna gently go through my beard just to get it detangled, usually. So I'm gonna use this at the very end. No, I'll probably use this a little bit, honestly. No, because I wanna wash it so it'll be wet. It'll probably be easy to manage. But again, just seeing how matte it is, you'll see how it will look a lot nicer once it's all done. But again, I know that's a lot. I want to take my time just to show you guys a lot of the products, because I am being asked about the products and about the steps. So I just wanted to show you my home setup that I use to get right, and hopefully you can pick up some tips and tricks yourself to use to make sure that you're successful, whether you're starting out or you've been growing your beard for a while. Just some things to add to your arsenal to make sure that you're successful. There it is. Real men get it done. All right, so first things first, always want to wash your beard in cold water. Now I'm not saying ice freezing cold, but just a couple levels above just hot water, a couple levels above lukewarm. It does make a difference. So as I mentioned, typically, I'm using a little Kirks toe just to show you my routine. Typically when I say not a deep wash, I'm really just hitting the outside of my beard, you know? Just to make sure I'm getting any dirt, gunk, yuck that may have been in it for the day. Just gently getting the outside of it. My water's cold. My beard is fresh. So typically, again, of course I may use a little bit more soap than that, but I'm just trying to paint the picture that it's a gentle, getting the outside of your beard. Now for today, what I'm gonna show is what I do when it's time to get a haircut. So at least once a week, I do a deep wash. Sometimes I do a deep condition, but a very deep wash where I'm gonna be all in my beard and also, washing my hair to prep and get it ready for actually getting ready to cut. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about in terms of kind of that deep wash. Usually I'm in the shower, so it's a little bit easier. But again, shower, sink, it's really getting in there, leaving it in, working it in, for a minute or so, getting that deep wash and then rinsing it fully out. That's what I consider, once a week, getting a really deep clean and deep wash of your beard. Now, after that's all said and done, this is when I would go with my beard serum and then the beard balm to put over my beard. Then I would hit it real quick with the heating comb just to make sure everything gets nice and fluffed out and gets straightened. However, since I'm cutting today, again, I'm gonna speed this up so we're not taking too long showing you everything, but I'm gonna do that at the very end. So I'm moving forward with my cut, and then at the very end, I'll apply my product and then do my beard straightener. So stay tuned. All right, so I'm at the end. A couple of things just with my beard. I'm a perfectionist, so of course I always see the imperfections, but I would rather, and this is a tip for anybody, I would rather you stop versus cutting too much and then cutting your beard off. You always can grow back. You always go to a barber that can get you right, but don't do too much, because once you get past the point of no return, you'll end up having to cut your beard off. So I'm in another phase of my beard. I wanted to grow even a little bit longer and become more fuller. So even last time I was at the barbershop, I told him not to come too far in on my mustache, and then to start leaving it fuller down here so I can really get that beard, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's how I'm kind of, even cutting it today, leaving that, because I really do want it to fill in and fill out even more. So towards the end of my process, time to give me some moisturizer and stuff in. As I mentioned, all about being clean. So this is alcohol. I have sensitive skin, so for me, I like to make sure I hit every spot. This is the Nivea Skin Sensitive Post Shave Balm I was talking about, just a little bit. Help cool me down. This is actually hand, body, face cream, but I just use a little bit just for my face. Couple squirts oil. Work that in really well. Use your pick, comb, work it in really well. That would do. Then a tiny bit of balm. As I said, cocoa butter works really well. I'm just showing you a couple of different things. If you don't have the Scotch Porter, you can use the cocoa butter. I just put it, this is just for my beard, so I'll put it right into the beard. Coconut oil, I have a different one in my bathroom. Put a little bit of that in, working it all in. Just taking care of it, making sure it's conditioned and the beard straightener is all warmed up, and I'll show you the version that I got. This again was a cheap version on Amazon. Of everything that I listed, I'll put descriptions in the link so you can link to it and find it. But a cheap one on Amazon, this was no more than $25. Mokasi 2-in-1. Of course, it's showing hair and beard, but we're just gonna show don't have any hair, not my kind of hair, you know what I mean. But okay. Here is the straightener. So what a lot of people ask, comes with two different settings. One, you see it's green. If I bump it up to 2, it's gonna go to red. So what is the heat on that? 180 versus 200 Celsius. So it again, I guess that's pretty hot comparatively, 20 more degrees. But I keep it on the lowest setting. And as I do my beard, again, I'm not leaving it on there where it's just like and going through. I am gently, just like I would do with my pick. haircut makes you look like a brand new person. Get it done, y'all. Try it out, pick up some tips and tricks, and hopefully this will help you on your journey to either doing the top or doing the bottom. Real men get it done.